To the studio now, Rebecca Schmidt. Now, Rebecca, did you walk across the avenue or did you drive over here?
No, I did walk across the avenue.
She is at the Alverno, of course, the activities director over there. We have you in because you recently won an award, is that right?
So we did. The Alverno recently earned the 2022-2023 U.S. News and World Report Best Award for our short-term rehabilitation.
So how did this come about?
So it's a rating that evaluates nursing homes for their post-acute patients who are recovering from a hospital stay. So maybe they had a stroke or heart attack or some sort of infection or injury. And we were able to rehab home 67.3% of our residents who came to the Alverno. They were able to go back home after their stay with us. And this is compared to the state of Iowa. Their number is just 53.7, and the national average is 53.8. So we're about 10% above that.
Well, a little bit better than 10%
yeah,
above
so we're
that.
really proud of that, yeah.
I would think so. I would think that is so satisfying to have somebody come in and then be able to leave.
Yeah, it's really great. We like to get them into us and, provide them the therapies that they need. They're usually really motivated. They want to get back home. They're doing everything they can to get back home, so it's great. We give them a little graduation ceremony. They get to ring a bell. So yeah, just for all their hard work. And
you are the activities director there at the Alverno. So what are some of the responsibilities, and do you have a group of people that you head up?
So we do have an activity staff over at the Alverno. Yep, there's a nice group of us, and we're all pretty fun and work great together. We provide activities during the day, on the weekends, in the evening times. We do group activities, but that's not to say that everybody likes to come out and join us in our groups. So we make sure that they have what they need in their room, whether it's helping them, connect to Wi-Fi and do their technology type things, getting them, a book from our library, and just a lot of different services that we can provide to them while they stay with us.
Again, visiting with Rebecca Schmidt from the Alverno. Now, of course, I drive by the Alverno all the time, see you across the road there, but talk a little bit about the facility. You offer quite a bit.
So we do. We're a short-term rehabilitation and a long-term care facility. We have a specialized memory unit for Alzheimer's dementia patients. We're part of the Trinity Health Systems. We do both Medicare and Medicaid. We have all sorts of levels of people that stay with us, and we make sure that we're caring for them in all the best ways possible.
And that is amazing, and it is quite a facility you have over there, and the Alverno's been there for such a long time.
We've been there since 1971, and we still remain the only gold awarded nursing home in Iowa through the American Healthcare Association. So nobody in Iowa has gotten it besides us.
That is amazing. We chatted a little bit before we went on air. You've been there 31 years.
I have. We decided I was a baby when I started, yeah.
And you got your start actually in high school in the dietary department.
I did, yeah. I worked for 4 years in our dietary department. It was a really great job for, somebody in high school. It was great hours. It gave me a lot of experience in getting to know, the seniors and just feeling comfortable around my elders and learning about them. It was a great way to get started.
You bring up something very interesting. I would imagine for a young person, a high school student, to all of a sudden be thrown into this world and seeing people in the later stages of their life.
Yeah, it's an interesting perspective, and it teaches you just how important the elderly are and what you can learn from them and all the experiences that they have and just how closely they are to you. I mean, they were once young too. Yes. You forget that they, had parties and, were a little wild in their days, and they love to share that kind of stuff with everyone.
And another thing you shared with me is you went to the University of Northern Iowa, but wasn't for this. You wanted to be a singer.
I did, yeah. I wanted to do radio jingles and television things, and now I've taken my music and, I'm singing with my residents, and being able to do that every day is wonderful as well.
I'd imagine they would appreciate it. Do any of them would join in?
Oh, yeah, definitely. We have sing-alongs, we have karaoke-type shows. We have a lot of different performers that come, and they get a little hint that I'm a singer, and so I might join in on a couple of those with them as well.
Again, Rebecca Schmidt from the Alverno, thank you so much for crossing the road to visit with us. But once again, that award that you did receive.
Yeah, so we received that 2022-2023 World Report Best Award for our short-term rehab. So if anybody out there, is thinking about an upcoming surgery, they may need that new knee or new hip, or they're looking for placement for a loved one, we'd love to give you a tour or give you some information. Just give us a call.
And that phone number to call then, Rebecca?
It's 563-242-1521.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Country Plants and More Greenhouse at 4213 140th Street, 1 mile west of Andover, is open for the season. Find all your bedding plants, perennials, early vegetables, onion sets, and more. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, Saturday, 8 to 4, Sunday, noon to 4. Stop by and see what they have to offer. Country